All quiet town now trying to make a lot of noise after finding out a marijuana dispensary could be coming to their neighborhood. Good evening. Thanks for joining us at 10. I'm Rolly Hoyt.
And I'm Faith Woodard. This all started after the Medical Marijuana Commission voted to approve a dispensary moving from Pine Bluff to Prairie County.
And now people faced with living nearby want answers on why they didn't know about this change sooner.
THV 11's Rebecca Brown joins us live in studio tonight. Rebecca, you spoke to both sides on the issue. What did you learn?
Faith, Rolly, homeowners in Prairie County tell me they're not opposed to the idea of having a dispensary. They just have a problem with the location and wish they had better notice of the situation. But a spokesperson for the commission tells me those opposed will soon get their chance to voice those concerns.
Their driveway will be exactly across from my driveway.
For Terry Hatcher and Norman Metcalf, welcoming a new face to the neighborhood has never been an issue. However, this one took them by surprise.
One evening I had a neighbor knock on my door and inform me that there's going to be a medical marijuana dispensary built right across the street from my home, and I was shocked. So I asked the question, how did this happen?
Earlier this month, the Arkansas Medical Marijuana Commission voted to grant a dispensary in Pine Bluff moving to Prairie County. However, this move raised concerns from people like Metcalf and Hatcher, who say the problem is not the dispensary, it's the location.
There's about 30 children that live there. It's going to be located right at a bus stop.
So it's hypocrisy at its finest here, and it's really, like I said, it's a miscarriage of justice.
According to Scott Harden, the spokesperson for the commission, the concerns from Terry and Norman also went up the ladder.
We received quite a few letters of support going into this process, and people were supportive of the move. However, after the fact, we did have some of those same leaders come back and rescind that support because they said they felt like they didn't have the full story.
However, Harden says medical dispensaries have a lot of benefits. He says while this move will help reach more patients and create more accessibility, he understands people want more transparency.
If an alcohol permit is going to go into a local restaurant or a local liquor store is going to move to an area, you see that yellow sign on the building. You see people being notified. That's not the case with marijuana. Those rules aren't in place there. So I can see where people get blindsided.
So now Harden says it's back to the drawing board as they draft up new rules to accommodate everyone involved.
There'll be a public hearing, we'll post it in the newspaper, and then ultimately the Arkansas Legislative Council would have to approve it, and with that, it would then be final.
Harden says the next Medical Marijuana Commission meeting is set for November 21st. That's where the commission will decide whether or not to adopt the rules they were drafted.